Danny, your thoughts on tonight?
Yeah, big credit to my team, to my players. I always believe and trust in my players. I know what we can do. We have two phases in our journey. We know this. But we should not forget it was against Watford a good first half, very dominate, very controlled. Look to the data, I think they have 7 shots, 6 goals. It's also a big difference. Yeah, but I think we showed a good reaction today. We start on Saturday immediately in the changing room, then on Sunday I had some clear messages to my team that I'm a little bit sad and angry of my team and of us, because we invest so much to come to a point. We have again a small chance to get more, and then we destroy this with 45 minutes. But today, to see a very tactical, strong performance, 2 different halves, we prepared this, and this is also, I must really say, credit to my team. It's about meetings at the moment, not really working on the pitch. First half, we changed the shape to surprise them, to have more pressure, more players high up off the pitch to stop their good ball possession. And second half was for me, defend as a unit, as a team. And we did much better. We covered all the balls behind. Of course, it's not always possible to have high ball winning situations, because you have to understand which strengths the opponent are. In this case, we should not forget, we played against a team who was in the last 5 years between playoffs, Premier League playoffs, and we were in the last 5 years highest position 15, League 1 20, and we have to use our tools, and that was great to see our commitment and our trust what we are doing today.
Just go back to the last few days and after the game on Saturday. Can you give us any insight into exactly what has been said or what has been done on that Sunday or Monday?
Yeah, like I described, after the game we watched the 5 conceded goals. I never did this before, but sometimes you have to do it. Then it was important to speak on Sunday, very clear, very strange, very direct to the team. I think my team knows, sometimes there's also emotional side if it's necessary. I had the feeling it was necessary. And then was focus on Norwich. It was, especially if you have not so much time. It means for me 48 hours where you think about everything, make decisions, look games in the nights, what is the best. I look back some games from the last season when he was in the Danish league as well, to get a feeling. All the things I could do, but then I know I make the first step to give my players a good idea, hopefully. But then my players have to do it, and they did well today in both halves. And this is outstanding. But after the game, I said to my players today, it's not to jump in the air. Take it serious, just 3 points, not more. We could be proud of our action. We could be proud of our tactical understanding for the game. Now it's recover, and then we can create energy for the big one on Sunday, of course.
We'll get on to that in a minute. I wanted to ask about Marvin. He's had a funny couple of years with Sheffield Wednesday. I wanted to ask about something you said a few weeks ago about when Max came in and that being a real test for him. Can you give us any insight on that and how he has reacted to Max coming in?
Yep, I think both doing well, and now you see both can play to the same time. Maybe 4 weeks ago nobody thought this, but I had this still in my mind that Max can also centre half. I think it's a good couple now to have 2 left foots on the side. Helps us a lot. I think they also understand each other. They coach each other. I think Marvin is for me just one more example how we and how I can improve players. I think if you go through, it starts with Marvin. When I arrived, he was not on the list, and now he's a key player for us. It goes to the Gassama. 1 year ago, he was not in the squad, just sometimes on the bench, sometimes nobody trusts him. Now we see Pierce, Sean, and the next one, newcomer Gap. I think how he lead the group when he come in, how he played adults football, and this is just the outcome from the last couple of months when we worked together. He showed at Brentford, play on the high level today, without a mistake, very organized, and he lead, he speak. Oh, I like to see him. But of course, it's not just one game, and this is now the difference to be a newcomer or be a big player in the future, experience one. I think the environment, what we have here with the group, some young players for the future, and our experience one to help them, to improve them, it's fantastic. Yeah, we worked on this, my team, my coaches, my assistant coaches, and today I had the feeling after 65 minutes, it's the right moment to give him the opportunity and give him the chance, and he did well again.
Yeah, because it says something for him that, because obviously Liam was on the bench as well, to bring him on. I mean, for a young lad who's played a handful of games, you know, in professional football, as you say, organising people, it must be quite impressive to watch.
I think that was the first impression in the pre-season camp in the summer. I think that was the difference between him and some other players, that he was immediately committed, and he read the game, good body position and body language, and I said, yeah, it's a good step, it's a good impression. Let's see now what we can do. And now you see he is focused, tactical, and to come in against a strong Norwich, 2-0 up. You always know you will have a lot of work to do against such a team, but he was fantastic, and also this one long ball behind, when he makes this run, he cover. Wow, good sign. Yeah, keep going on this. We have to work hard to make him to the next one for this club.
When Dom scored his goal, it's been a little while since he scored, but I noticed he ran straight to Andy Parslow. That was one off the training ground, was it?
I think when you follow the last games and weeks, we had a lot of opportunities after set pieces. We didn't score. I think this is also great to see, but we have to. When you see all our goals, nearly our goals, look back, we always need nice goals where we play from behind to through all the things, but we miss the set pieces, and we have to start also to score from set pieces. And I think this is also a big demanding for me and to our centre backs. It's not just defense; it's also by set pieces to be ready and score 4 or 5 goals. You have some teams in this league; they win every week 1-0 with set pieces. Yeah, and we need always nice goals. And the first goal was again a nice goal with a good run, a good pass. And this is, if we can add this to our weapons, then we have again a next weapon, and then it helps to decide games maybe earlier in our game. Yeah. All in all, I'm proud of my team. We take the 3 points, stay on the ground, and keep working with hard working.
Nice to take a 2-0 win into what you say is a fairly big game on Sunday.
Yeah, it will be an emotional game. 1 year ago, we were not in this position. Maybe nobody thought we can do this. Now we have this match, we deserved it. We have a good position to go in such a game with a belief, with a clean sheet, 2 nice goals, and now make it to a special afternoon, invest everything, fight for every inch. There will be 2 teams. They will challenge each other. It will be a delicious, a great, incredible atmosphere in the stadium. I will enjoy this game, and my team, it's ready to go in such a game.
Look forward to it. Cheers.
Danny, just a couple from me. Noticed Don was holding his face at one point. Did he come off because of that, or was he going to come off anyway?
It's obviously the decision. You never know what happens. He showed me immediately after the game he is okay. Let's see now in the next hours, but I think he will be ready for this game. Yeah, I'm happy that he scored. I think it's also a good reaction from him. Focus, look back to our conceded goals. Always also individual mistakes. Today he was very clear. Yeah, very proud of my players today.
Just lastly, I want to ask, the clean sheet in the second half. The two first halves in the last two games were quite similar. You know, you played well, created chances, but the second halves were obviously very different. How pleased were you with the way that your team managed that second half?
Oh, I cannot agree, because I think the second half against Portsmouth, we changed something in the halftime. We turned the game against Brentford second half. We were on front foot, we created a good second half. And Watford now, it was, also a story of the game against Watford was that we conceded 2 goals in 6 minutes and did broke us really the rhythm. We spoke about this as well, how we have to come out in the second half, and it was not good against Watford. And today, we changed in the shape, give the opponent a new challenge, and but you can change shapes and have tactical ideas about the player, how the player do it on the pitch, and they did fantastic today.
Thanks, Danny.
You've dealt with a lot of emotion, Danny, from the weekend. There was some harsh words said. You dealt with it well today. You've got another emotional game this week, and that's good practice in some respects. Yeah. So you've got to keep cool heads.
Honestly, since I'm here, there was a lot of up and downs, and if you always be too emotional after win, and you are too emotional after defeat, then it's hard. I have to learn this, and I think I learned more, especially today. I'm happy and I'm proud of the team, but not more, because I know in the next 3 days we have the next game. Yeah, it's always game by game, and yeah, my team agreed today. Yeah, they were in the locker room. They said, okay, yeah, good team performance, but we need the next good game. And I think this is the moment where we are. 2 phases. I'm convinced that we can beat, with a good, strong team performance, nearly every team in this league. But we can also lose against a lot of teams.
Yeah, it was smart because they had 71% possession, but you still very smart performance and found a way to win.
At first, and this is I think what a lot of people to understand, we play against teams, look to the squad, look to the values, look which players they signed in the summer, how much they invest, look where they are in the last 5 years. And we have to understand what we have to do as Sheffield Wednesday to be successful. Look to the data today, how many shots they had in chances. They had one, I'm not really sure, maybe one dangerous moment, but I saw not really a big chance. I accept this, but today when I saw my team, when we played forward and we attack the spaces, it was always dangerous. We could score more and more. Yeah, I know there's a lot of discussion. If you are very compact, organized, maybe some people, it's not entertaining enough. If you attack forward and play forward and we are open, always a high last line, what we are doing. Guys, for me it doesn't matter. I focus how we can get results with my team. I have to understand my team. I know which weapons we have, which tools we have, which players we have, and I know against which strong opponents we play. And for this, I always try to choose the right players. And this is sometimes also the part when I rotate. It's not just the performance that they are out. Sometimes they perform well, and some people will ask, why you rotate now? No, I have to look how I can how I can help my team, and this is the job before and during the 90 minutes it's about my players, and they did fantastic, and today I love my team.
Do you lose your temper very often?
What do you mean?
Do you lose your temper with the players very often, or is it just sometimes? Or?
Yeah, I try everything with my players. It's a lot of talking also before the game and after the game to explain why we do this and this. But to see my players, how they make the transfer from the meeting room to the pitch without the training, it's for me outstanding.
Cheers.
Okay, guys.
See you on Thursday.